Hello, this is Peter with another video. So today I'm actually showing you a graft that I did onto my bacon avocado tree. So I actually grafted two buds onto the bottom of the rootstock section of the bacon avocado. It is struggling. It has got a few buds which don't seem to be pushing yet, but the top bit has died off. But I did graft another variety of avocado onto the bottom of the rootstock. I'll just take this plastic off here so we can have a closer look. So yeah, you can see I did two chip buds. Both of them seem to have taken. I took the parafilm off this top one, as you can see, off the, or at least the top part of it, just to have a look at it because it wasn't pushing any growth. But it does seem to have healed onto the stem. It's still green, so I guess that means it's probably taken. I did this a few months ago. I can't remember exactly when. I put a date on the screen when I actually did the grafts. But you can see this bottom one here has been pushing growth quite slowly. Unfortunately though, the leaves aren't looking very healthy. They're shriveling up. So this is actually a reed avocado that I grafted onto this. I didn't want to graft onto this bacon avocado rootstock really. I'll show you what it looked like when I got it, but it was a very thick scion, unfortunately. I wanted to graft onto some seedlings, but it was way too big. I had to graft the buds onto this thicker rootstock, which was unfortunately the only thing I could do. I also got I think it was a New Zealand lemonade cutting as well, which I've since grafted onto a few rootstocks in the greenhouse. I'll show those in a separate video though. I think some of those have taken, but not pushed yet. I wasn't keen on grafting onto this, as I mentioned, but it was kind of the only viable option. But it is good to see that it is growing. Of course, this could be sapping energy away from the bacon portion, which to be honest is probably more important than this variety. So bacon is meant to be slightly hardier at least. Reed I'm not too sure about, but it's probably less hardy than the bacon. But yeah, you can see the bacon section does have a few buds trying to push out. I'm kind of in two minds whether I should move this into the greenhouse. It might have a better chance in there with the extra humidity. I might not need to even put the plastic over the top, although it is a lot cooler out there. I do have the heater in there so it won't get frosted, or it shouldn't do, at least, as long as the heater doesn't fail. But yeah, I'm still in two minds as to whether I should put it in there or not. I do also have the London avocado grafts, which I'll do a separate update on those. But I'm going to show you a cutting that I tried to root from the rest of this reed avocado scion. So this is one of the pieces of the reed avocado that I rooted. So I removed a few buds and then used them to graft onto that bacon rootstock. Well, it's actually, I think the rootstock is a Orotava variety. And I've tried to root the rest of it into here. And there's one more pot with the other half in. But that, I think, didn't really have any buds left because that was the section I took the buds from. So I'll just get this plastic off and we'll have a closer look. Okay, so you can see here it's pushed this growth out here on this bottom section, and there's a few buds also starting to develop along the side there, and the same on this node here, a couple of buds, and then this top shoot is starting to develop as well. I did check for roots the other day on this cutting and there wasn't any roots. It does seem to have some callus forming at the bottom, some callus tissue, which might indicate it's potentially going to root, but I know avocados are notoriously difficult to get to root, so it's pretty unlikely, to be honest. However, I was thinking I might be able to use this branch here to graft onto a seedling avocado, just to give me a second chance. And if that fails, then perhaps this top shoot, once that gets a bit bigger, I could also try that as well. Have a second attempt. So yeah, this was rooted, or attempted to root, on the 9th of September last year. So yeah, it is interesting to see that this has pushed a bit of growth out. It does look pretty healthy, to be honest, but yeah, just not developed any roots yet. But yeah, I'll get this covered up again because I don't want it drying out too much. Perhaps with a bit of heat, bottom heat, maybe it would have a better chance of rooting. I have it on the windowsill. It does get quite a bit of sun, but it doesn't get particularly warm in this room, in the middle of winter anyway. It does get quite warm in summer in here, but yeah, not in January. But yeah, you can probably just about see the other one I've got in this other pot. All that there is callus tissue, because I've removed one of the buds, and it's all healed over. But yeah, I don't think there's any actual... That might be a bud at the top there, which could potentially develop some growth. But yeah, it's not so far, and it doesn't seem to have rooted either. So I'm just going to leave that and see if that does eventually produce some growth. I'm glad I've got the reed chip buds to take on the bacon avocado. Of course, I am still quite worried about the health of that plant, and to be honest, I am more interested on keeping the bacon section alive. I was hoping eventually to be able to take the graft off that and add it onto another plant, because I just wanted to focus on the bacon portion. But yeah, I'll definitely keep everyone updated on the progress of the bacon avocado and the reed grafts I added to it, as well as this cutting that I've attempted to root, which hasn't so far. But yeah, I am definitely considering using this as a further propagating material for a seedling rootstock. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll definitely keep you updated with any updates to the avocado trees. I'll also do an update on the London avocado grafts that I did a few months back as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.